Hello, let's do some chemistry calculations together from our gas stoichiometry lab. Looking at some student data here, which I'm going to use for my calculations. Recall that the calculations are found on the student handout, which was linked on the assignment page, or possibly you picked up that paper before you left lab. Calculation number 1 wants us to find the mass of magnesium using the length to mass ratio that we wrote from the board. So let's do this calculation together here. What I do for this is I write down the length of magnesium as my given. And then I'm going to use a length to mass ratio, which was on the board. It was in our pre-lab activity. Actually, that number was in our little presentation at lab. And what we did is we took a long chunk of magnesium and weighed that chunk. And I believe the piece that we had was 1.51 grams. And it had a length of 96.87 centimeters. So we're going to assume that that is the length to mass ratio for all of the samples of magnesium used in this lab. We're all going to use this same conversion factor. When you set it up this way, you should notice that the centimeters cross out, and that will leave us grams of magnesium for our answer. Do this on your calculator. Multiply the numbers on the top, divide the numbers on the bottom, and you get 0.0413, and a whole lot more digits. We could keep this going on and on here. The question is, how many digits should we keep? And the answer is we should keep them all, but typically I don't write them all down. I might just write down 3 of the significant digits, leave the rest of it off, but it's always a good idea to not round off your numbers until you're done with your calculations. All right, so this is what my calculation number 1 looks like. You use your number for calculation 1.